Start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
16 minutes away from kickoff at the beautiful Allianz Arena in St. Paul, Minnesota, where the LA Galaxy look to improve upon an away record that has seen them take 10 points from their 6 games on their travels with 3 victories on the road. A little room for improvement, but so far, pretty respectable record here for the Galaxy. They get set to take on a Minnesota team that really likes the cozy confines of home right now, a team that comes into this match trailing the LA Galaxy by 6 places in the standings. However, not separated by all that much in terms of points, just 5 points. But at home, it's a bit of a different animal here for the Loons as Minnesota come into this game, their 6th home match, or rather 7th home match of the season, also with 3 wins, a couple of losses, and a draw, but trying to right the ship, as I mentioned, after 3 consecutive league defeats. They will be up for the fight, especially trying to lick their wounds following that disappointing 3-1 defeat away to Seattle Sounders just on Sunday evening. So a tight turnaround here. Just a 1 day really to train after having a day for recovery for the Loons, a team that, well, like I said, they're sputtering attack. They haven't gotten the goals going, and a lot of that has been down to the faltering form this year of their designated player, the Argentine Emmanuel Reynoso, who actually tore the Galaxy apart in 2021 in a few of their games. Reynoso yet to find the back of the net and has only found 3 assists. And Robin Lod, their top goal scorer, only with 4 on the campaign. He did manage to find the back of the net the last time out on Sunday evening, but the goals really have been in short supply for Adrian Heath's side. The team that disappointed in 2021 as well, finishing 11th in the Western Conference and losing out in the first round of the MLS Cup Western Conference Series. And speaking of series, head-to-head, it's not good reading for Minnesota as well. In 9 previous meetings, Minnesota have taken just 1 victory, but that 1 victory came in the last match in this building when Minnesota walked all over the Galaxy. You may remember it was Reynoso on song with 2 goals in the first 20 minutes, capped off by a winner from Ethan Finlay, as Minnesota walked out 3-0 victors. So indeed, I'm sure the Galaxy tried to use that as a source of motivation this evening as they look to get things going. Greg Vanney said there's a lot missing in the attack. We need to change the tempo, recognize the movement, and find that connection with each other. But interestingly enough, he dived deeper into the attacking problems here. Douglas Costa not really at full match fitness. Kevin Cabral sputtering and really faltering, not on good form. And of course, Sammy Grancier still trying to find the back of the net. And what Greg Vanney was alluding to was the information pass, which he calls it, the one that gives the assist maker, the final passer, the finisher, and putting them in that perfect position. Call it what you will, almost the second pass before the assist, or before the goal rather. They want to put themselves in better position and put themselves in a better spot to score goals because they really haven't come thick and fast like we expected despite all of this high-profile attacking firepower. All right, we're going to step aside one more time. When we return, we get down to the starting lineups. Big changes coming up in the first 11. We'll have it for you coming up next. LA Galaxy and Minnesota United tonight on Galaxy Radio.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
We love you, and where you go, we'll follow, because we support LA.
9 minutes away from kickoff as the countdown continues for the LA Galaxy. This is match day 12, and you are listening to Galaxy Radio. Glad to have you along. The Galaxy trying to right the ship here after what was arguably one of their worst defeats of the season on Saturday night, 3-1 losers to FC Dallas. So as a result, we will see a shakeup in the lineup. We begin our Modelo starting 11, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. The LA Galaxy going with Jonathan Bond in goal. 5 shutouts this season. However, 10 goals allowed, 3 of which coming in just 1 outing the last time out. Julian Araujo makes his 11th start of the campaign. Nick DePuy with his first start in 5 since taking the first 11 on April 3rd away to Portland. He hasn't played a single minute in the last 3 games. Derek Williams starting his 8th consecutive game. 1 change at left back. Chase Gasper doesn't get a chance to start against his former club. He will be replaced by Raheem Edwards, who enjoyed a wonderful start to the campaign. Missed out over the weekend with a bit of a calf strain, but is back in the first 11. In midfield, in that double pivot, Mark Delgado and Ryan Ravelisson. Ravelisson coming off a bit of a substandard performance by his own lofty standards. The Malagasy international will be looking to get back on track. On the right-hand side of midfield, the Frenchman Kevin Cabral has been misfiring, looking for his first goal since October in league action. Douglas Costa getting back on the score sheet. He will play in that number 10 role just underneath. He scored that wonderful free kick setup from Sasha Kljestan for his 2nd strike of the season, and the Brazilian getting fitter and fitter coming off his first 90-minute performance of the campaign. On the left, of course, one of the other big changes, we'll see Samy Grandcir introduced into this first 11. Grandcir now making his 46th consecutive appearance and his first start in 4 games. 5 goals for Chicharito Hernandez, but looking to find the back of the net for the first time in over a month. On the other side of the coin here, 3 big changes for Minnesota United. We will see Dane St. Clair continue in goal. He has usurped Tyler Miller. DJ Taylor replacing O'Neal Fisher, the former Galaxy man, at right back, with Michael Boxall also checking into the team. He'll partner Dibasi in the center of defense with the Jamaican speedster Kamar Lawrence wide on the left-hand side. Will Trapp and Kevin Arriaga, the 2 holders in the center of the park, with Reynoso playing that number 10 position a little higher up. And Bongokule Hilangwane coming in, the South African winger, alongside Robin Ludd, who has 4 goals on the campaign, and Franco Fragapane, the creative and industrious winger from Argentina, trying to get things going himself. It's been a rocky start for him, but hopefully things will iron out for the Loons as they look to kick things into gear. And really, if you look at it, similar to a 4-3-3 setup, but that, of course, will change and remain fluid as the situation develops. All right, we've got you all set. That's the Modelo starting 11. When we return, we get down to the brass tacks. It's time to play ball. LA Galaxy and Minnesota United. First half kickoff straight ahead.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
And welcome back. Less than 3 minutes to kickoff as the players take the pitch tonight. LA Galaxy coming into this round of fixtures in the 4th position on 19 points to their first 11 games, paying a visit to 10th place Minnesota, who have really dropped lately. 14 points for 11 games. So 5 points and 6 places separating these two, as the Galaxy looking to get things going against the Minnesota team that really gave them a hard time last year. It was a high-scoring draw the last time they met back in November in Carson in a 3-3 affair that saw Chicharito Hernandez score twice. Minnesota, though, battling back as well. And, of course, the last time they met, as I mentioned, in September of 2021, when Minnesota put an absolute whooping on LA. Galaxy's last victory coming back in August in Minnesota, and a wonder performance from Jonathan Klinsmann, who made 6 big saves, and the match winner coming off the foot of Kevin Cabral, who was firing then. They'll look to get him going once again tonight as Greg Vanny keeps faith with his young designated player from France. Galaxy coming in with a record of 6 wins, 4 defeats, and a draw through their first 11 games. In all competitions, however, it's much brighter with 8 victories in their first 13. The Galaxy, of course, moving on to the round of 16 in the U.S. Open Cup last week with that victory over Cal United Strikers. But you talk about games coming thick and fast. Coming up This is game 4 of 7 in the space of 28 days. After tonight, it'll come home, get a little bit of rest, and gear up for the visit of the Houston Dynamo. But the business at hand, Minnesota United, the Galaxy, looking to inch their way up the table, and if they could do so, could move level with second place FC Dallas. Greg Vanney steering the ship, unkind words following the FC Dallas defeat. Said there's some missing ingredients in attack. We need to get everybody in sync. We need to vary our approach. A quick check of the whistle. And we are underway as Jar Marufo gets us started. The Galaxy in possession in their road classic white kits. Kicking from left to right across your screen if you do have a screen available. Great to have the pleasure of your company once again here on Galaxy Radio as it's woofed all the way up here from Kamar Lawrence, playing at left fullback today. And really could be a 4-back setup with 2 holding midfielders in a double pivot for the Loons, with Emmanuel Reynoso in the hole and Halongwane and Fragapane playing in those wide positions in support of Robin Ludd. Galaxy get it back now. Nick DePuy coming into the setup tonight for the suspended Sega Koulibaly, and received his 5th yellow card on Saturday night. And it's a mistake here from Ryan Rivellison, who wanted to tidy up his passing game. Actually had a real careless giveaway against FC Dallas, which led to their second goal from Paul Arriola. All in all, 3 goals from the Texans in 12 minutes. Not good signs. Cabral lays it across, making some good inroads down this right-hand side, but met sternly by Bakaya Dibasi, and is part of that central defensive partnership back there with Michael Boxall, who comes back into the first 11. And it's a clumsy challenge from behind in the first booking of the evening, going against Ryan Rivellison. Balagasi receiving his 2nd yellow card of the season, and it comes just 90 seconds in. Rivellison, just a heavy touch once again, and Reynoso wheeling his way around, and a tactical foul, as just a little hand on the back shoulder of the small Argentine. 2 Argentines up top, Fragapane and Reynoso, so dangerous in 2021, but not the case this year. Neither has found the back of the net for this misfiring Minnesota team. Looking to get back into the goal-scoring column. Very much the same problem the Galaxy have. Here's Reynoso trying to flick one down the right-hand side. Giving chase was Minnesota and Longwane, a South African winger who is, of course, signed for Maritzburg in his native country earlier this year. Longwane now gives out. Here's Fragapane dropping it back. Kevin Arriaga, the Honduran, switches out wide for the South African. Longwane with the overlap here. Nicely played by DJ Taylor, but straight to the feet of Derek Williams. Didn't hear Jonathan Bond calling for it, and the Galaxy give away the corner kick unnecessarily. Some joy down that right-hand side, trying to get in behind Raheem Edwards, who comes back into the fold tonight after missing out on Saturday with a bit of a calf strain. Chase Gasper deputizing. And a tough night and a tough slog for the new fullback. Swung in, the flick is on, and a great-looking attempt. That time from Minnesota United, and Dibasi powerfully charging down and attacking that ball with ferocity at the near post. Totally unmarked, and the Galaxy have had their problems with dead ball defending throughout this campaign, and they dodge an early bullet. Dibasi just making that run. So the opening salvo fired by Bakaya Dibasi, and what a delivery you can't say Emmanuel Reynoso has on him. The Galaxy, though, survived the scare. And tonight they make 3 changes. DePuy, Edwards, and Grand-Cyr introduced as Koulibaly banned, and Gasper and Alvarez making way. Wide to the left-hand side, and here is the Canadian. Edwards showing too much of it. Slips around one, past Will Trapp, but upended. Tidied up nicely by Mark Delgado on that far left-hand side. And firing and foraging away is Sammy Grandsier, who puts down his head in a full head of steam at that. Good pace from the Frenchman, gets in behind and sends an early ball in, but covered up by Dane St. Clair, the Canadian goalkeeper, in between the sticks tonight for Minnesota. Took over after a couple of games for Tyler Miller, the former LAFC #1 keeper, and #1 in Minnesota. St. Clair has made that position his. Team that's only conceded, as I mentioned, on 12 occasions with 3 clean sheets so far this season. Here's Ravelison leaving it wide to the right-hand side. Alvarez leaves it off, or rather Araujo sit up, and it's hit. And what a hit it was from Ravelison, requiring the touch that time from Dane St. Clair. Defense at 6s and 7s, as they say, totally undone by the movement of Araujo. Just pulls it back to the face of the area and straight at St. Clair. Good opportunity for Ravelison, and a nice way to try and atone for that earlier mistake and that yellow card. Galaxy get their first corner. We'll see what they can conjure up here. And Douglas Costa just loses out. Timely delivery, and Edwards covering at the back as Minnesota looking to transition. Here's Jonathan Bond. Submitted 3 goals from the run of play on Saturday night. Prior to that, in their first 10 games, the Galaxy had only conceded 1 goal in the run of play. An incredible feat. They'd been locked down throughout most of the campaign, allowing 7 goals in their first 10 with 5 shutouts in half of their MLS outings. Here's Douglas Costa finding Raheem Edwards wide on that left-hand side. Mark Delgado, very much that midfield linchpin. Good ball out to this near side on the right for Araujo. This is promising. Chicharito fires on the edge of the area, sends one over to Grandsier, tries to knock it into the path of Cabral, but it's cleared away. The Galaxy able to retain and get it back. Delgado, just about 30 yards away, and here's Douglas Costa, showing some signs of life, starting to bet in with this Galaxy team. He'll hook one over to this right-hand side for Araujo, who's a little more advanced. And Araujo with a nice-looking cross, and repelled with good effect by Minnesota's Michael Boxall. Boxall, real savvy veteran back there, steadying presence, the 33-year-old Kiwi from New Zealand. Sammy Grandsier reverting to a more central role. It'll go all the way back to Derek Williams, who hits the long diagonal to this right-hand side. The Galaxy looks as though they see something, trying to get more attacking contributions from Julian Araujo, similar to we saw throughout large stretches of 2021. That will go out of play. Still no goals early on, just 7.5 minutes into this one. Galaxy, a team that we mentioned, shut out by Real Salt Lake back on April 30th, shut out by Chicago. Haven't scored more than 1 goal since the 2-1 win over LAFC back on April 9th. The fixtures really starting to pile up right now. Wide to the right, here's Will Trapp, the former Columbus crewman for Gapaye Dibassi, Mali international, born in France. It's a cosmopolitan setup with the Jamaican, Malian, New Zealander, as well as the American DJ Taylor, rounding out that back 4. Hard charging Sammy Grandsier. Out comes St. Clair. Good feet. And time for the Minnesota netminder. And referee Jair Marufo spotting the foul. It'll be a free kick here for LA. Well, Galaxy fans, you can secure your 2022 season ticket memberships before June 1st. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299, or visit lagalaxy.com/since96 to become part of the season ticket member community. 9 minutes off the clock. Bit of a slow start after a couple of opening salvos. Revelis is stinging the gloves of St. Clair after Dibasi came charging hard in and sent his header just over the bar on the Minnesota corner kick. Here's Reynoso trying to play it down that inside channel, nicely read. Good ground covered, and a large amount of it by Julian Araujo. It was somewhat of a difficult beginning for the Mexico fullback, but Araujo just newly capped by Eltree, starting to get back into the rhythm and flow of things at the club level. That one headed out by Kamar Lawrence. Minnesota's attack just 1 goal in their last 3 games. Not much better than the Galaxy. And trying to find some semblance of attacking consistency. The chances haven't exactly come in abundance either. Galaxy trying to seek more contributions from others. It was Chicharito shouldering the load, and when he was on form, didn't really show the weakness, but Costa now grabbing his second. Joveljic, Delgado, Alvarez, as well as Koulibaly on target this season for the Galaxy. Delgado now locates Derek Williams. The Galaxy in possession, striding into the Minnesota half on the 11th minute. Here's Delgado once again. Just that smooth operator, that glue that keeps it so simple. Player that they like to call very clean in possession. Had his work cut out for him against that pacey trio of attackers from FC Dallas. But this is LA though. Good movement here from Edwards. Pulls it back just out in front for Chicharito Hernandez, and it skipped over his right foot. Wonderful build-up play from Grancier and Edwards, who continue to just run on that inside channel. Douglas Costa now pulling the strings in attack. Very much playing the number 10 for the newest number 10 to wear the Galaxy shirt. They relinquish possession now. Fragapane locates Arriaga, and Arriaga trying to hit that long diagonal to the right, but Edwards tracking back to very good effect. Able to win it now, and it falls to the feet of Revelison. He tries to go direct for Cabral, and it's nicely cut out by Minnesota United. Both teams making 3 changes from the weekend 11. It's a part of the season where depth is tested, rotation becomes the policy. Minnesota in the thick of it too, and actually through to the round of 16 in the US Open Cup. Like the Galaxy, here's Emmanuel Reynoso now trying to play it through, but too heavy from the Argentine, straight into the gloves of Jonathan Bond. No problem there. Araujo. Galaxy take over possession, higher pressure from Minnesota United, and Delgado looking to break it with a more direct ball. Just overhitting it slightly for Cabral, and goalkeeper Dane St. Clair almost made a mess of it. Able to recover in time. These two, as I mentioned, in that round of 16, the Galaxy had that big clash on May 25th in Carson when they will host LAFC in the first ever US Open Cup El Tráfico. Minnesota, very same night, will take on Omaha. The lower division sides have been one of the Cinderella stories in the US Open Cup. Such a great tournament to behold. Galaxy trying to add some silverware after a long time coming. Here's Kamar Lawrence on the left-hand side for Minnesota United, playing it off of Cabral, and it'll be a throw-in right in front of the watchful eye of Galaxy boss Greg Vanny. He'll be celebrating a birthday very soon, turning 48 on June 11th. Here's Fragapane with plenty of space just on the edge of the box. Good movement from Ludd. And a well-timed tackle from the Irishman, Derek Williams. Saw that run all the way, but the diagonal from Robin Ludd, well picked out off to Fragapane. Slip ball in. Good coverage back there. So Minnesota now with their second quarter. On the outswinger and rising to meet it was Arriaga. Chicharito gets ahead to it and out of the penalty area, but the Loons retain possession and it goes out of play. Join us for Pride Night coming up on May 29th as your Galaxy take on Austin FC. Visit lagalaxy.com/tickets to reserve your teats for future home games. Still goalless here after a quarter of an hour. Here's Kevin Arriaga, has his pocket picked and nicely done by Douglas Costa rather. Becoming more and more actively involved in his match fitness is easy to see. Ever on the increase. Costa now with his 11th appearance, his 9th start of 2022 after arriving from Gremio a few months ago. Here's Ravelisson, booked earlier. He'll have to tread lightly and overhits it for an inverted run from Kevin Cabral and making it easy for Dane St. Clair. Far side now for Michael Boxall, trying to link up with the fullback DJ Taylor, and it didn't quite come off as they envisioned. Unnecessary giveaway. It'll become a Galaxy throw. Here's Raheem Edwards now for Ryan Ravelisson, supported well by Mark Delgado, the former Toronto FC man who, of course, won that Canadian treble with Greg Vandy back in 2017. Delgado now for Douglas Costa. Raheem Edwards popping up on this left-hand side, trying to get back to his early season self. Delgado will switch it back out to the right. It's been a bright start for Julian Araujo. Squares it across. A deeper roll for Chicharito Hernandez. And Araujo still foraging away, requiring the attention of Minnesota defender Bakaya Dibasi. I haven't seen as much from Araujo, bombing up and down that touchline. He's have to play a little bit more withdrawn this year with the attacking presence of Raheem Edwards on the left. Galaxy able to win it back, trying to win it higher up into that Minnesota half. Here's Ravelisson, cuts it back, square ball, and Douglas Costa thought about it. It's Douglas Costa! Hit it with his weaker right foot, but plenty of venom and power behind it as it sails just wide of Dane St. Clair's right post. Costa, not a bad effort. Plenty of time as he picked his spot. Set up nicely on that right foot. Couldn't quite find the target, however. Galaxy bossing it early. A couple of shots, the majority of possession was 63% of the ball in the first 18 minutes. Wide to the right now for Minnesota into the Galaxy half. Tracking back is Douglas Costa. It's won back by Emmanuel Reynoso, creative left footer. The best left feet in Major League Soccer. As the Galaxy found out the hard way last year. Fragapane, good movement, the header in, the save from Bond as it was pulled back from the byline and flinging himself at it. It's a brilliant take by Huangwane, still Minnesota. Boxall's come forward and Boxall calls his own number. Courageous defending at the last possible moment from the Galaxy, who were on the ropes. Brilliant run from Fragapane, hint of an offside. The Argentine pulls it back from left to right. And that allows DJ Taylor to come onto the scene and head it straight to Jonathan Bond. Taylor getting just his 3rd start of the season. His 6th appearance. Good ball in for Fragapane, the turn from Huangwane. And he fires just wide, and suddenly Minnesota is starting to get in sync. Good movement, whether it be the likes of Fragapane, Ludd, now Huangwane getting involved, but There's just a hint of offside against the South African. Just mistimed his run, playing in that last shoulder between Derek Williams and Nick DePuy. I'd say having to go without Sega Koulibaly, who is a huge loss. And arguably team's best player, indisputably their best defender so far this young campaign. Delgado for Raveloson, loses out, claimed by Kevin Arriaga. Big, tall, lanky presence. That center midfield role. Honduras international donning the blue hair. Similar to the colors of his country as well as his club. 20 minutes gone, still no goals at the Allianz Stadium in Minnesota. Work it back now, and it's broken for Chicharito Hernandez. May have a little bit of daylight to work with, finds his way to Costa, but heavy on the touch there from the Brazilian, who applauds the ball from Chicharito. Galaxy unable to take advantage. Long searching ball out of the back from Minnesota United. It's Fragapane. Really has an edge and pace on Nick DePuy, who's forced to come all the way out to this near touchline. On the right-hand side of the Galaxy defense, Emmanuel Reynoso starting to pull the strings. In midfield, deferring to Will Trapp. Here's Arriaga, who works it wide to the right-hand side, level on the penalty area. The cross is in. Trying to pick out Fragapane. Reynoso arrives, and hint of a handball as it just bounced up off that right forearm. Well, Galaxy fans, spend your summer at the park. Catch 3 great Galaxy matches this summer, plus add on the Leagues Cup doubleheader at SoFi Stadium coming up on August 3rd at a very special rate. You can get your plan today at lagalaxy.com/tickets/mini-plan. Do it the old-fashioned way. Get on the horn, 1-877-3-GALAXY. 0-0 our score line as we hit the midpoint of half number 1. Match day 12 for both of these two. Already with a third of the season behind us in the MLS campaign. Here's Fragapane making some inroads into the Galaxy half. He's done really well. Fragapane up against DePuy, dives in. The header steered away by Derek Williams, and here is Julian Araujo. He takes control of this right-hand side. Chicharito dropping back along with Delgado. Here's Kevin Cabral, sneaks into that Minnesota half. Good work from the Frenchman. Rode the challenge really well, and Raveloson has found the gap between midfield and that back forward. Leaves it out wide for Douglas Costa, but in the end, just a little too heavy. And Costa not pleased with the quality of service from Raveloson. Rather, Sammy Grandsir. So trying to make the most of his 5th start of the campaign. Minnesota able to regather the troops, so to speak. It is Dibasi for his partner, Michael Boxall. Started 11 of Minnesota's 12 matches this season. Deferred to Kalman over the weekend as the squad really had to rotate. They're involved in a real strange old match against Colorado, in which bad weather saw the U.S. Open Cup tie. It's opened up now, and it's opened up beautifully on the right-hand side for Bangokule Hlongwane. The South African drags it wide. Hlongwane got goal side of Raheem Edwards. Rode that outside channel, but beat him for pace. Just dragged it. Bond cut off the angle. Tried to pick out that opposite corner, send it across the face of the keeper. And the misfiring ways continue. The Galaxy have a man down. It's Kevin Cabral who goes to the floor, and he'll get some medical treatment here from Cesar Roldan. Of course, the brother of the Seattle duo Alex and Christian, who grew up in the Pico Rivera area here in Southern California. 0-0 our scoreline so far. The Galaxy trying to right the ship, trying to get their attack into gear. Been a tough slog for them so far. Had good spells of possession. And a team that hasn't seen the shots come thick and fast is one on target. And their two opportunities as Cabral went down under the challenge. Grabbing that left ankle. Kevin Cabral in the midst of the longest goal-scoring drought of his young Major League Soccer career, the native of Paris, France, and the former PSG Youth Academy. Nothing too serious as he's able to walk off under his own power. Adrian Heath on the touchline tonight for Minnesota United, the 61-year-old Englishman, former Everton star back in the day. One of the coaching mainstays here in North America in MLS. Just playing it off. Kumar Lowens, and a clever ball there from Douglas Costa. And a strange little altercation with the fourth official on the touchline in Carson on Saturday evening, trying to grab the ball away from the fourth official. And a few choice words as well. It was deep into the game when the Galaxy found themselves trailing by 2 goals. And more out of frustration than anything, but a sign of the fire and the competitive spirit of the former Juventus and Bayern Munich man. Meanwhile, free kick as we hit minute number 26. Minnesota just in front of the watchful eye of Greg Vanney in the Galaxy half. Curls one in on the edge of the area off the foot of Reynoso now, and it drops to Chicharito Hernandez, helped on by Delgado. And the Galaxy looking to break wide on the left-hand side. It's a foot race between DJ Taylor and Sammy Grosset. And Grosset will win the throw. Quickly taken. This is Delgado in possession. Ravelisson. Have demonstrated patience, but they've lacked cutting edge. Too many shots on target either. Just a couple against FC Dallas on Saturday. Despite the fact that they had over half the ball in terms of possession on the evening, they relinquish it here, and the Loons able to take it right back over into the center of the park for Trapp. Plays a direct forward, ball flag is stayed down. Wangwane deterred momentarily by Williams. Goes down under the challenge of Raheem Edwards, perhaps looking for the penalty. The crowd roars in disapproval, but not much in that challenge as Wangwane dropped like a sack of spuds and is told to get up and play on. And rightfully so. Not much in it. Just because there is contact inside the area doesn't necessarily mean a direct trip to the penalty spot. Good discretion by Jair Marufo, one of the more experienced referees in Major League Soccer. So a free kick for the Galaxy. Bond struggling with his distribution as of late and needlessly sends this one out of play. Hasn't covered himself in glory in the last few games, Jonathan Bond. Meanwhile, Reynoso trying to take advantage down this left-hand side. Bond with that big error on April 30th in that 1-0 loss away to Real Salt Lake. And his look unassured on some of those high balls as well, and clattered into Chase Gasper on one of the SC Dallas goals when the Texans were in transition on Saturday evening, and now it's Fragapane who will go to ground, or rather Reynoso. So a free kick now for Minnesota. Hey, soccer fans, are you looking to attend the biggest and best LA Galaxy matches this season? You can secure your 2022 partial plan right now. Plans include special rates and priority purchasing access for the playoffs. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299, or just email ticketplans@lagalaxy.com today. Half an hour in, goalless. Kevin Cabral meeting the challenge of Kemar Lawrence, so a free kick for Los Angeles. Can the trio of Chicharito, flanked by Grandcir and Cabral, strike the right note as the free kick delivered, punched away by Jonathan Bond. Fragapane robbing Grandcir of possession. And it's cleared up by Edwards now. Left-hand side, Grandcir has it poked away. Caught in possession twice in the space of a minute. Fragapane went down into the challenge from the French winger. Referee says get up and play on. And a chorus of boos once again rains down as Fragapane, in a state of discomfort. Grandcir just coming in late on Franco Fragapane, the clever one. There's a sequence in a minute that Grandcir will want to forget, and he's lucky he's not booked. He came in clearly late. That's his warning. The next one, I'm sure, will result in yellow, should the situation arise. The 10th meeting between these two in the regular season. Chase Gasper getting a welcome ovation from the fans as he warms up on the substitute touchline for the Galaxy. Takes a deflection in. And once again, it'll be Minnesota with their third of the evening. DJ Taylor acquitting himself very well. Fine start, bright start for the young American fullback. Let's see if they can get things going off of this dead ball where the Galaxy have shown signs of vulnerability this year. Fragapane on that far opposite side. And off of that cultured left foot sent in, good defending by Chicharito Hernandez. And a martial art-esque clearance by Raheem Edwards. So all the way back now for Trapp. Trying to break some lines wide to the right. Minnesota utilizing the gap. Trapp. Reynoso arrives on the edge of the penalty area, drops the shoulder, trying to beat Edwards for pace, and he goes for goal and stings the gloves of Jonathan Bond. Good hit from Reynoso, who twisted Raheem Edwards inside out to just free up a little bit of space and create that opportunity. Jonathan Bond with another save, his second of the evening. The angle presented itself. He tried to pick up that near post upper corner. And it's been Minnesota with the better chances. Opens up, it's DJ Taylor and a courageous block by Grandcir. Gives 100% in terms of work rate, and he's won it back, the Frenchman. And here is Edwards, the Canadian, linking up with Kevin Cabral. He's just bowled over from behind. Referee awarding the free kick against Bakaya Dibasi, who's incredulous. Just bundled over Kevin Cabral, who felt the contact and went to ground just past the halfway line. Good awareness from the young Frenchman. Hasn't played a part in any goals so far this season for Los Angeles. Trying to get it going. He's set up some good balls, some good opportunities for Chicharito, who's been a little wasteful as of late. It's one back as the Galaxy too careless in possession. And it will be a Minnesota throw-in right in front of their bench. Big matches tonight in Major League Soccer. Coming up the halftime show, we'll get you apprised of all the other scores around the league in a busy midweek schedule. Here's Lawrence now. So you move into the 34th. Michael Boxall, former Vancouver Whitecap, found himself quite a home now in his 6th year with the Loons. He's been the bedrock of that defense year in, year out. He's worked it to DJ Taylor, deputizing tonight, getting a rare start. It's just 3rd of the campaign Out it goes. It was a robust tackle that time, and it's going to be a yellow card. Taylor is coming in thunderously on Chicharito Hernandez. Just cleaned him out. Hernandez really, correction, Michael Boxall, man who came in. Card seemed to be indicated to the Minnesota right fullback, but it's Michael Boxall, who sees his 4th booking of the campaign. Getting dangerously close to that suspension amount. 5 yellows, of course, resulting in a suspension. If it's less than 5 games between yellow cards, if you go 5 games without, the good behavior incentive kicks in, and the yellow card tally is reduced by 1, staving off suspension. Here's Raheem Edwards now twisting and turning. He's done really well down this left-hand side and required the attention of Will Trapp, who dives in for the clearance. They've missed his attacking runs, Raheem Edwards. The penetration that he gives stretches opposing defenses and able to get in behind at will. Here's Derek Williams setting up camp now in the Minnesota half, but a careless giveaway from the Irish defender. Drops fortuitously for Julian Araujo, who just needlessly sends it forward for Bongo Kule Hlongwane, and Hlongwane leaves it wide to the right-hand side. Trapp drops that shoulder, leaves it inside for Lud. Reynoso gets it back. It's Lud, and a wonder save from Jonathan Bond at point-blank range to deny the Finn. Lud really should have scored. He had the goal at his mercy. The chances are coming. Lud with a wonderful combination, continues his run. The layoff from Reynoso, and straight off the gloves of Bond, who held his ground and just parried it. Excellent save from Jonathan Bond. Busy night for him. The chances starting to come now for Minnesota United. They are able to re-garner possession. Despite having a minority of the possession, majority of the chances. This is Will Trapp now. Halfway down the Galaxy defensive half. Good combination play at the top. Lud finding Fragapane overlapping on this left-hand side. Kamar Lawrence met by the challenge of Julian Araujo. So corner number 4 arising for the Loons. Julian Araujo drifted out of play, so no corner and a goal kick now for Jonathan Bond. They've worked it wide to the right now. Hlongwane done really well. Raveloson trying to play it between the defenders for a sprinting Kevin Cabral. Dangerous game back there, but good recovery pace by Kamar Lawrence, the Jamaican speedster, operating at left fullback tonight for the home side. Pretty stable crew back there, only one change amidst that back four, and that of course being Taylor in for O'Neill Fisher at right fullback, the former Galaxy man. Here's Kamar Lawrence. Lawrence looking to square, nicely cut out by Delgado, just gets a foot in. It pings off of Chicharito and straight to the feet of Emmanuel Reynoso. If there was a traditional number 10, it is the Minnesota number 10. It's careless in possession now as Francier locates Mark Delgado. Williams, 5 minutes to go until halftime. Supported by Raheem Edwards, the former Minnesota United man. Made 12 appearances for the Loons a couple of years ago in that truncated 2020 MLS campaign. Cabral. Galaxy looking to build something of consequence. They'll send it back to big Nick DePuy. 6'5" of him, a towering presence at the heart of that Galaxy central defense. His partner Williams locating Gross here is muscled off of it by big Michael Boxall, and Will Trapp takes over. Just over hits it, and it's steered to safety by Nick DePuy. Minnesota able to get it back. Taylor back to Boxall. Long diagonal forward, Fragapane is in, but good reading of the game from Jonathan Bond. Came up well off his line to the edge of the box to claim. Ravelisson. A lot of this game in the last 20 minutes being played in the middle third. Here's Douglas Costa, who's chopped to ground. It was a little clumsy. And it's going to be a booking here, no doubt about it. Arriaga just beaten for pace. Arriaga getting his 4th caution of 2022. Just came in from behind. It was a little careless. Just nipped the heels of the speedy Costa. Costa, of course. Talked about birthdays coming up. Turns 32 in September. Despite getting a little bit long in the tooth at 31. He's trying to rediscover that trademark pace of his, which led to some jaw-dropping individual moments while playing in Germany and Italy. Here's Ryan Ravelisson for the LA Galaxy, locating Mark Delgado, sends it out wide for the advanced Raheem Edwards. Goalless here at Allianz Field. Delgado found that pocket of space to work with. He hit one nicely against Austin a couple of weeks ago from that same area. It reverts back to Chicharito, who gets his first touch wrong, and he is very off color right now. Chicharito missing some opportunities, and it's on the break now. Fragapane, one to beat. It's Ludd. Ludd is in. Robin Ludd sends it high of goal, and Ludd spurting his second chance of this second half. Beautifully played forward by Fragapane. He had the defense beaten for pace. Just pushed out in front by Fragapane. Set himself up well on this left-hand side. But Robin Ludd, that is an opportunity miss as he fails to test Jonathan Bond. The Galaxy let off the hook. 9 shots already. Make that 10 for Minnesota to just 2 for Los Angeles. See, there's a concerted effort to get on the front foot by Minnesota. Much more comfortable on their home ground. Consecutive league defeats away to LAFC, at home to FC Cincinnati. And then the Sunday loss in Seattle. They played it forward now. Ludd at an acute right-hand angle, pulls it across the face, but it's DePuy perfectly positioned. Fragapane sets it up now. Here's Longwane. Kamar Lawrence back in, lovely touch, fired in by Fragapane, and a sliding, courageous challenge by Derek Williams, saving the Galaxy's bacon. They are up against it, and the floodgates have opened. The fans smell blood in the water, and the Minnesota Sharks are circling. Lovely ball, simple football. The Galaxy much too deep and requiring that emergency defending. So now corner number 4, near side. Reynoso on the outswinger, skips past everyone. Tracked down by DJ Taylor, who whips it right back into the area and steered away by the head of Julian Araujo. And Reynoso will let it drift over the byline, and it will be a goal kick for LA. Galaxy, as I mentioned, this the 4th of 7 games in the space of 28 days. Busy schedule. 3 games in 8 for this week. Or roughly thereabouts. Not exactly looking watertight defensively. Some ineptitude by Minnesota favoring LA right now. Temperature is an ideal 70 degrees in the Great Lakes region. With a slight humidity, about 50%. They've had some showers, but all good to go now. Perfect conditions. Ones the Galaxy are very acquainted with. Here's Julian Araujo looking to build down to the back. Flaring over to this right-hand side as Douglas Costa will switch the point of attack, sending one skyward. Lovely ball for Grandsir as 1 minute will be added on here at halftime. What a ball that was, about 50 yards from Douglas Costa, and put it right on the laces of Sammy Grandsir. Here's the aforementioned Grandsir, supported by Ravelicid. 25-year-old Madagascar international, was actually raised on Reunion Island, a French island out in the Indian Ocean off the coast of Madagascar. Bernoso now looking to get in behind that midfield line, trying to play it forward. They've got some pace and it's opened up, and Jonathan Bond comes out to make yet another crucial save for LA, foiling Langwane. He's been busy here in the last few minutes. Jonathan Bond with a timely intervention. 3 big saves here in the first half. Langwane forward, foiled, and that's going to do it. The first half is in the books, and the Galaxy dodging some serious bullets on the stroke of halftime. Langwane nearly giving Minnesota the advantage, but 45 minutes in the books. Our scoreline reads Minnesota United FC 0, the LA Galaxy 0. Stay with us. The halftime show is next here on Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
This LA Galaxy halftime is brought to you by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
And welcome back. It is halftime here at Galaxy Radio. And so far, so good for LA. Kind of weathering a late storm for Minnesota United, but goalless here halfway through match day 12. Great to have you along once again. Let's get you updated on some of the other scores in Major League Soccer right now. Just an hour in DC. It's DC United 0, NYCFC 2. Callens and Castellanos on target. New York Red Bulls embroiled in a 2-2 thriller in New York. That one in the 62nd minute. Likewise for Philadelphia and Miami, goalless after an hour of play. Houston just kicking off against Seattle 20 minutes in. Goalless in Texas. Sporting Kansas City, same scoreline at home tonight 20 minutes in. Goalless against the Colorado Rapids. Nashville and Montreal scoreless 19 minutes into kickoff. And a little bit later, of course, it'll be Vancouver taking on FC Dallas. LAFC hosting Austin. And the Portland Timbers will be away to San Jose. So a lot of action unfolding here in MLS on a very, very midweek fixture list that is compact right now. The Galaxy in the 4th position and with 3 points could leapfrog the likes of Austin if results go their way and move level with FC Dallas. Meanwhile, 6 places below them, Minnesota United looking to make some inroads themselves. With a victory, they can move as high as the 6th position and overtake Houston and Portland in the table. Still a lot of time between now and then in Minnesota. If you looked at it in terms of being happy at halftime with the performance so far, you'd have to say Adrian Heath, the more pleased of the two managers. Saw his team really kick into gear, several chances, 3 big saves from Jonathan Bond. The Galaxy have yet to get it going on the attacking end. All right, we're going to step aside one more time. When we return, we'll break it down further. We'll take a look at some of the halftime stats and tell you what could possibly be in store and a look at the schedule ahead. It's all coming up next here on the Halftime Show. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Halftime at Allianz Field in beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota. A picture-perfect evening near the Great Lakes, and it's goalless between Minnesota and the LA Galaxy. The Galaxy a little listless going forward despite making 3 changes from the team and lost to FC Dallas over the weekend. Let's take a look at it in terms of a statistical perspective. In terms of possession, basically dead even, but shots is a huge discrepancy. Minnesota getting on the front foot, playing more in the Galaxy half towards the end of this first half. 12 shots, 4 of which were put on target. The Galaxy with just a couple of opportunities. It was Douglas Costa really having a great chance, as well as Ryan Ravelis in just 5 minutes in, but unable to get it going. In terms of block shots, the Galaxy flinging himself at it. A lot of emergency defending back there with 3 block shots, 3 big saves for Jonathan Bond, who's having one of his better performances of 2022. Make that 4 saves for the big English goalkeeper. Corner kicks with a slight edge here for Minnesota, 7-5. And of course, 3 bookings. Arriaga and Boxall shown yellow by the referee, and Ryan Ravelis booked for the 2nd time this season for LA. Well, they need to get a hold of things here. Minnesota able to find those gaps between that midfield and defensive line, able to break that pressure, exposing that LA Galaxy back four that really looked fragile against FC Dallas, and they continue to show signs of that, especially late on. Getting forward, though, continues to be problematic for Los Angeles. Just haven't found the synchronicity. They haven't been on the same page between midfield and attack. Douglas Costa trying to pull the strings, making a concerted effort to play underneath, but really unable to play anybody in. And Chicharito Hernandez still looking to get his first shot on target. So a lot of work to do. We'll see if there are any changes coming up here in the second half for Greg Vanney, who's been forced to rotate his team, especially with a big game coming up on Sunday. Stay with us. Final 45 minutes. LA and Minnesota next.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
It's time now for the second half of our contest. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life.
Getting set for the start of half number 2 on match day 12 for the LA Galaxy, currently on the road for the 7th time this season. Goalless after 45 minutes here at Allianz Field. Great to have you along for what should be an intriguing battle here in the final period. I'm Christian Miles. The Galaxy very, very busy as we check ahead of the schedule. After tonight, they return home, catch that late charter, and get ready for the Sunday visit of the Houston Dynamo at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And then a big one coming up a week later against Austin in league play. But in between those two games is that huge El Tráfico US Open Cup round of 16 tie against LAFC. And after the 29th, a long international break, play not resuming until the 18th of June against the Portland Timbers, and a big match against San Jose on the 25th, and rounding out the month of June in the second of the 2 fixtures against Minnesota in Carson. So busy times here, trying to get through a very rough stretch. The team in decent shape right now, not a lot of players out. Missing Sega Koulibaly with suspension, Raheem Edwards coming back, but long-term injury of Jorge Villafana, a big miss. And Adam Saldana is yet to feature this season, still nursing that foot problem. Victor Vasquez available as a substitute tonight for Greg Vanny, who's missed the last 5 games with a hamstring, but back in training, and he could be that missing creative element tonight for the visitors. And our video monitors showing a concerned Greg Vanny looking on with eager interest as he looks to get it going here for the Galaxy, snap them out of their funk. Halftime switch, we'll see Sasha Kleshchin coming on and Ryan Raveloson off. It's been a rough couple of games for Raveloson, so Kleshchin will check back in, and the only switch for LA is the second half in full swing. LA in their city whites on the road, Minnesota in their dark strip. LA start us off in possession down the right-hand side. Araujo locates Delgado, links up nicely with Kevin Cabral. No changes for Minnesota, as you were for the Loons, who really enjoyed a fine spell to finish it out. Halftime couldn't come too soon for the Galaxy, but they're on the front foot here. Douglas Costa now leaves it, the first touch of the game for Sasha Kleshchin, who reverts to the left-hand side of the Minnesota penalty area for Grand Cyr. Edwards helps it on, Kleshchin bearing down. Edwards pulls it across the face of goal, and a misshapen defense makes the clearance, and Dane St. Clair just clattering into Julian Araujo, so a bit of a shaky start for the home side. Minnesota, a team that's won 3 of their 6 games here on home soil, but a couple of losses already. Haven't exactly covered themselves in glory. We mentioned that loss to Cincinnati. Another look at an opportunity that may have just slipped through for Longwane, who continues his misfiring ways in the attack. Frustration evident in the South Africans' body language, that's for sure. Does bring that element of pace so necessary in those wide areas. So Derek Williams now, right on it. Has it taken right off his feet by a determined Langwane. Grandsier able to win it back. Cabral finds the link. This is better from the Galaxy, a little crisper in the passing, a speedier tempo. Grandsier able to get in and more direct here from LA, much better to start us off. Galaxy just getting their second corner after the pace of Grandsier. Hasn't really troubled Minnesota too much so far. However, Douglas Costa now on this near side. Venomous left foot of the Brazilian. And on the outswinger, just overhits everyone, and no one on the edge of the box had a chance now for the Loons to break. On the foot of Reynoso, locates Lud. He just clatters into Mark Delgado. Referee waves play on. Been a good flow to this game now. Cabral. It's a flare run to the outside by Chicharito Hernandez, but it's just too slow. It's trudging. And that's where the moves have broken down more times than not tonight. You can say it time in and time out like a broken record, almost cliche, but that final ball just not good enough. As well as that information ball, the second to last ball that Greg Vanney was stressing. A lot of the lead up to recent matches lately. Now work it wide to the right. Now this is Nick Depew. His first run out in a Galaxy shirt in 4 games. Called into action earlier on with the injury to Derek Williams to start the campaign, but is taking a back seat to the Koulibaly-Williams partnership. It's been so solid, one of the brighter spots for Los Angeles in that great run of 7 goals allowed in their first 10 matches, despite the collapse on Saturday evening. Back to St. Clair, rising on the Galaxy behind Depew. Delgado locates Costa into the Minnesota half now for the tricky Brazilian. Fires one over to the right-hand side for Grandsier, switched over to the right, has the overlap of Araujo, reverses course, trying to pick out Edwards on this left, and he'll track it down, the Canadian. More urgency, a little more energy here from Los Angeles. Edwards diagonal ball in, Chicha just couldn't get to it. Touch too heavy from the Galaxy fullback, Raheem Edwards, but the Galaxy starting to put some good passing together. The triangles coming into synchronization. Already much better than what we saw in the first 45 minutes here, just 5 minutes into the second half. And it's one back by Delgado. The bright start continues. Former Toronto FC man locates Julian Araujo, and Araujo with the early ball in. Ricochets off the foot of Boxall. The best of clearances there from the New Zealanders, so the Galaxy will have their second corner of this second half. Going to the opposite side, and Costa will trot over to take it. Crucial moment this. Galaxy got a beautiful goal off a dead ball, something we don't see it too much of this season. Costa with a well-worked routine with Sasha Kleshkin in the second half on Saturday. They work it again, now take it short. The angle opens up for Costa on that opposite side, and this time able to be repelled by Kamar Lawrence. Galaxy so dearly would like to get an early one. I've yet to see a comprehensive 90 minutes when the Galaxy have just outplayed an opponent so far this season. They whip one in. That's Arriaga back there as Grandsier sizes up the volley on the edge of the box. Delgado slices over to Chicharito Hernandez, who just about 35 yards away from goal. He'll switch from left to right, goes down under the challenge, and he goes to the floor. Get that sense that perhaps Chicharito is due for a rest right now. Looked exceptionally fatigued on Saturday. He won't admit it, but he was gassed at the end of that affair. Chasing those speedy, mobile Dallas players around will do that to you. And Greg Vanney pleading with the fourth official on the touchline saying, hey, that's a foul. Boxhold comes in late. Point of contention perhaps being that the ball had already gone off the foot of Chicharito Hernandez as the challenge was so late. Boxhold has to be careful here. One just gets the feeling perhaps if that was Boxhold not on a yellow card, he would have been given it. Boxhold one of two men booked in the first half for Minnesota United, so back it goes, sportingly played to Los Angeles. Jonathan Bond trying to link up in the direct approach. Lud underneath it, and it falls to the feet of the Galaxy's 29-year-old central defender, Derek Williams. Gralsier now back to this left-hand side, back into his own half, and higher pressure from Minnesota, and it pays off. Boxall, of all people, stepping in. Sets up Longwane, who pulls it right back in, and Boxall charges hard to that near post. Concerted effort to get forward. And it's one back again. DJ Taylor doing the honors this time. Plays it early into the chance. And a great save from Lud, who stops by Jonathan Bond. Robin Lud foiled once again. What a save from Bond. Had that great save on Lud. He's got his number tonight. Back the other way for Delgado. Big night for Jonathan Bond, and it's fired that time by Douglas Costa from 35 yards away, conjuring up something merely of nothing. Ferocious power. Another look at this chance. It was beautifully set up by Taylor, who won it, and Lud has the angle closed down by Depew, tries to sneak it underneath Bond, and then back the other way. Dane St. Clair denying Costa 1 minute later. So the Galaxy, their third quarter of the second half, whip one in. Decent delivery, but it will fall to the feet of Edwards. This is helped on by Mark Delgado. Sasha Kleshtin opting for a big Depew knockdown. Cabral is in the back heel there, but Williams not making the run. Just a lack of quality in the penalty area, once again coming to the fore for Los Angeles. Well, a better 10 minutes, a little more pleasing on the eye for LA. Jonathan Bond with some big saves tonight. Already making 5 so far. The second a moment ago by Dane St. Clair. And Bond will send it forward. Galaxy just trying to kick back into gear, ride the time to that high, good start. This time it's Costa who's felled. Just clutching the head. Fell awkwardly in that challenge. So we resume now. This is Emmanuel Reynoso looking for Lud, drifting in his Fragapane in a sea of white, converging around the Minnesota attackers. They don't clear their lines. Lud sets it off to the left-hand side. Arriving is Kamar Lawrence. It drifts outside the penalty area. Lawrence just dwelling too long over it, allowing the defense to recover. The Galaxy not operating with conviction amongst its back four, that's for sure. Match crying out for that one moment of extra quality and creative inspiration. Minnesota had it towards the end of the first. The Galaxy have had it at the beginning of the second here. This is a full head of steam from Sammy Gracier streaking down this left sideline, and good ball squared across for the on-rushing Chicharito Hernandez, as well as Julian Araujo, and then forced the clearance from Lawrence, who did well to track back. Sixth corner of the night. Galaxy on the opposite side. Is this the golden ticket? This can really kickstart things here after this fine beginning. On delivery from Cabral and straight into the arms of St. Clair. Hasn't had a lot to do, Dane St. Clair, but denying Costa on a couple of occasions so far. Minnesota take it over, but lose out. Possession all too short-lived, and here comes Los Angeles behind the likes of Mark Delgado. The deeper roll is Douglas Costa, wide to the right-hand side. Arriving is Cabral. He's playing a little bit deeper now. The Galaxy tried to take advantage of the space afforded to them, as Balloons look more content to absorb this possession from the Galaxy. Question. He's able to knit that passing game together a little bit tighter, a little bit better than we saw with Ravelis in the first 45 minutes. Here's Julian Araujo squaring it for Sasha Kleshchin, the 36-year-old, wearing the captain's armband once again. A correction, that going to Chicharito. Kleshchin, the vice captain. On to the right, inverted run from Costa. Wanted it on his left, and Gracier leaving it for an onside Chicharito Hernandez, or was he? No, flag goes up. A little late in arriving. And you can see the pained expression on the face of the Mexico man, Chicharito Hernandez. He's been on an island, starved for service. Chances haven't come. He's had a couple of them tonight. Had one in the penalty area in the first half, but it's just skipped over his foot. So at midfield and halfway through, Reynoso will take the free kick after being fouled. Lawrence linking up on this left-hand side, supported well. This is Will Trapp, Fragapane in a deeper roll. Galaxy a little deeper themselves. It opens up now, and also trying to put it on that sweet left foot as the run from Lawrence. Cabral arrives, and it's a half chance for the Minnesota left back. It's always going to be a tough angle for him. Galaxy with a 0.1 XG tonight. A 2 XG expected goals on 13 shots for Minnesota, but that could be changing right here. Here's Douglas Costa with a couple of step-overs and a timely intervention back there by Minnesota's DJ Taylor. He's done really well. Trying to get back to winning ways as it's overhit by Arriaga, and it will come out of play. Hey, Galaxy fans, you can secure your 2022 season ticket memberships before June 1st. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299, or visit lagalaxy.com/since96 to become part of the season ticket member community. Substitution right now, Hlongwane will become the first change for Minnesota. So Abu Dunladi, the former UCLA Bruin, coming on as a man sacrificed. This is very much a like-for-like sub for Adrian Heath. So Dunladi, the Ghanaian, came over to the United States by way of the Right to Dream Academy, eventually bedded in near Los Olivos, or decided to attend his university years in Westwood. Minnesota United just past the hour mark. Still no goals between MNUFC and the Galaxy. It's worked its way right to the right now, pulled back across, and there it is. Minnesota on the doorstep. A diving save and a goal mouth scramble by Los Angeles once again. Bond to the rescue. Jonathan Bond. My goodness, what a ball in that was from Abu Danladi. Right on the doorstep, and the match really opens up here. Near side, the Galaxy trying to take a slice out of this Minnesota defense. It's Sasha Kleshchin winding run up and turned aside by Dane St. Clair. Third save of the night for the Minnesota netminder. And back the other way we go. This game is starting to get stretched. A 3-on-2. Fragapane has Danladi to his right, and Danladi gets it all wrong. Just not well taken. Had a chance to see a lot of this young man in college, capable of much better. There's a scramble there, and it sat up beautifully. Fragapane, the goal line clearance from Julian Araujo, denying Fragapane. Back come the Galaxy now, and you look, 6 massive saves. Chalk one up now, and here's Grandsir. He is in, pulls it back. The Galaxy and Julian Araujo. Oh my goodness, how he failed to find the target, we'll never know. And the Galaxy spurned their best chance of the night. Grandsir pulls it back from the byline, gets in behind, flag stays down, and the run from Araujo, no one standing between him and the net, and he sends it 5 yards high of the crossbar. Mamma mia! And the Galaxy waste their best chance, and that's the way it's gone. Minnesota living as dangerously in the second half as LA were in the first. 2 yards out for Julian Araujo. It was a little bit behind him in his defense, but that close with the goal at his mercy, it has to at least be on target. So midway through the second half, a livelier second half from Los Angeles. Been more engaging on the front foot. Hunting for their 6th shutout, by the way. So Bond on the restart. Bond with the 6th save. Make it 7, actually. You can count the clearance there from Julian Araujo, denying Fragapane right off the goal line. And Bond scrambling to poke it clear moments later. Galaxy, as they say, scrambling. Raheem Edwards now pushing it forward for Delgado. Leaves it wide to the left-hand side, and a good intervention back there from DJ Taylor. Just slides in. Here's Mark Delgado. He'll switch it, has one, had that far posted. It was Chicharito, the intended target. Just overcooked it once again for CH14. And opens up now. This is Will Trapp trying to orchestrate something positive for Minnesota United. Abu Danladi, the only sub here for Minnesota. And it's really gotten plodding and methodical for Minnesota United, and it hasn't flattered them in the second half. Galaxy far and away the better team. A throw in now. They're told to get on with it. Galaxy sporting that City of Dreams kit. It'd be a dream to walk out of here with a away victory. The second time of asking back-to-back games after upending then league leaders Minnesota a couple of weeks ago. Here comes Douglas Costa, and his cross easily cut out by Arriaga, but Los Angeles able to get it back. Here's Delgado halfway into this Minnesota half. Araujo arrives on the edge of the box, and It's a poor ball across from Julian Araujo. Hard to believe he's still only 20 years of age. The transfer speculation has cooled in correlation to his form, but slowly but surely, Araujo coming into his zone. Emmanuel Reynoso trying to become the facilitator, dropping into his own half, is trapped now, links up to this left-hand side for Kamar Lawrence. Lawrence with plenty of space to operate in. Fragapane. The pace of this game really dropping off with Minnesota in possession, and it's really careless. It's a team that seems to be in need of a change in midfield. Francier upended by DJ Taylor, who's sparkled tonight at right fullback for Minnesota United. Look to the touchline. DJ Taylor, 24-year-old American. Part of the rotation policy, 1 of 3 changes tonight for Adrian Heath. Only played 8 minutes in Seattle. It's broken up nicely by Minnesota, but it falls sweetly to the feet now of Sambi Grandsir. He's got Julian Araujo arriving on this right-hand side. Grandsir hits it first time and easily repelled by Arriaga. Match fatigue looks to really play a role right now for Minnesota United. Araujo is the Galaxy boss possession here in the second half. Towards the middle now for a central-minded Douglas Costa. Likewise, Raheem Edwards supported well by Delgado. Grandsir. And the diagonal run made to the outside by Douglas Costa. Well closed down. And it just drifts over the byline, and it will be a goal kick here for Dane St. Clair. Hey, Galaxy fans, the all-new 2022 City of Dreams kit is available right now. This kit honors the clean, classic, and elegant white kits of the Galaxy's past with an LA twist. Get yours now at the LA Galaxy team store. Second sub of the night for Los Angeles, and it will be Cabral off in it. First appearance in 6 games for Victor Vasquez, who comes on for the final 20 minutes. Vasquez making his 7th appearance of the season, and his first since the El Tráfico clash in April. Greg Vanney still with 2 more windows to make 3 more changes. Remember, the halftime substitution does not count against the 3 windows afforded to a team. MLS sticking, like a lot of leagues, to that 5 substitution rule implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic. Back in for Robin Lund. Nick DePuy dispatches. Minnesota bearing down in the attacking third. Cross now from Reynoso. Well defended. Flick back out. DePuy has 2 to deal with. Galaxy a little lackadaisical. And a full head of steam from right behind Grandsir, who's slowed by Arriaga, and this is silly. Arriaga clearly impeding the counterattack. He's on a booking too, and much like we saw from Boxall, flirting dangerously with being sent off. And like Boxall, we've seen yellow cards given for less. If he wasn't carrying one, possibly would have been booked, but piece of discretion being implemented by referee Jair Marufo. Back to Jonathan Bond. 20 minutes to go, still goalless at Allianz Field. The Galaxy looking for brighter things away from home. They've lost possession now, but Raheem Edwards restores it. Really brought an extra element of quality. Sorely missed presence now. Costa, who's drifted out to the right. Grandsir here on the left on it. Costa coming back into his central role, supported deeper by Delgado. Here's Vasquez. And this is what they just might need. He could be that perfect tonic, become that attacking catalyst. As part of the La Masia Academy at the class of '87, with some players by the name of Messi and Piqué amongst his schoolmates, but it's broken now for Minnesota. Near side for Abu Dunladi, trying to play it early off the foot of Julian Araujo. It falls sweetly for Reynoso, and Dunladi just loses his footing. Doesn't cover himself in glory. It was on the edge of the box. No one close to closing him down. Abu Dunladi going to college in Santa Barbara. Moving on to going to high school in the Santa Barbara area after coming over from Ghana. Spending some time with the Ventura County Fusion. Moving on to Nashville. Now in his second stint with Minnesota. Took 3 years from 2017 to 2019. Looks as though we will see a switch. So Fragapane off. On comes Luis Amaria. The Minnesota United Paraguayan bringing attack-minded presence here. Here's Sammy Grandsier's. Grandsir with a good run inside the penalty area. That one blocked. Well done from him. Back the other way. Here come the Galaxy. Drop of the shoulder from Costa. Well closed down by Lawrence, who did just enough against the LA Galaxy designated player. Frustration mounting for Douglas Costa. And Raheem Edwards, who is carrying a bit of a calf strain, is on the floor, and he looks really fatigued right now. So the Galaxy looking to the bench, and it'll be a homecoming for Chase Gasper. His first appearance against his former side. Like for like here, Edwards off. So Gasper on for a cameo. And the last 18 minutes or so against his old mates. No appearances in MLS for Gasper this time around in 2022. Deemed surplus to requirements. Voluntarily enrolled himself in the substance abuse program. Had a couple of appearances for the Loons in cup play. Now comes on for the third time in a Galaxy shirt. It's a rousing ovation. Uniquely appreciated by these Minnesota supporters, a great group of supporters. So the Galaxy trying to play on here. This one will go all the way back to Jonathan Bond, who will control it. And he'll send it wide to the right-hand side for Julian Araujo. Can he kickstart this Galaxy attack? So 3 changes already for LA, and one more window to make a couple of substitutions. Now it's fallen to the feet of the Spaniard Vasquez. And to find the understanding with Douglas Costa. It was well weighted. Nice piece of defending back there from Kamar Lawrence. '77th minute, no goals between these two. Galaxy's strong start to the second half, petering out just a bit. Job from referee Jair Marufo to let them play. Gasper's first touch, and it's a good one. Well weighted for an onside. Grandsir all the way to the byline, pulls it back right into the danger area, and no one making the run for LA. Really disappointing who was behind Chicharito but didn't have that second run in, or that third man running, as they say. That's where the Galaxy have struggled. Contributions haven't gotten him consistency. Goals don't come throughout this team, but Lud's wrong-footed Derek Williams mopped up nicely at the back by Sasha Kleshchin now, and he'll look to get things going forward. Galaxy needs something back on the front foot here. Taking their foot off the gas slightly. Here's Julian Araujo. A point on the road wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for LA. Could draw them level with Austin. Here's Vasquez, who called his own number, took a deflection on the way in, and scrambling all the way to the edge of his own box is Dane St. Clair. Busy keeper tonight. Not as busy as Bond, who's made 6 saves. Chase Gasper now, restarting things for Minnesota, or rather Los Angeles. Easy to mistake him, easy to make that mistake after 3.5 years in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area for the Alexandria native, Virginia. Here's Douglas Costa now, leaving it wide to the right-hand side. This is Julian Araujo finding Victor Vasquez. Araujo, he's onside, squares it out in front once again. It's flat-footed and stagnant from the Galaxy, who are suffering from movement, and the fitness is caught wanting. As Julian Araujo is looking at his teammates like, what more do I have to do? It was a wonderful ball, and for the second time in the last 2 minutes, it was sumptuous and there for the taking, and in fact, St. Clair misses it. You can tell the schedule is starting to catch up with both of these two clubs. Costa whips it across as it turns into a war of attrition. Julian Araujo now. Pumped in once again. The header from Chicharito appears for the handball. Didn't take a deflection off of Michael Boxall and wasn't awarded initially. And that will be looked at, I'm sure, by VAR. Head tennis in the middle third, claimed by Vasquez. Sublime touch for Chase Gasper. Sends it forward for Costa. Costa has the run of Grand Cyr. It's a 3v3 now, and Grand Cyr looking for Sasha Kleshchin. Gasper arrives to strengthen his grip in the attack here from left back. Gasper's cross, decent one touch for Chicharito. Costa trying to help it forward and just mishits it out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for Dane St. Clair. Hey, Galaxy fans, you can spend your summer at the park. Catch 3 great Galaxy matches this summer, plus add on the League's Cup doubleheader at SoFi Stadium coming up on August 3rd at a very special rate. You can get your plan today at lagalaxy.com/tickets/mini-plan or call 1-877-3-GALAXY. And my goodness, the Galaxy have grounds for an appeal. Boxall's arm extended, not in a natural position. The only thing that may work in his favor was his close proximity. Referee Jair Marufo has been told to take a look on the screen, and this may very well be reversed. Remember, it has to be clear and obvious, but from our indicators, the position of Boxall's arm, it's not in a natural position, in a silhouette with his body. Enough for the VAR to tell Marufo to go over, so he has a look. One last look at it. And he's done just that. Jair Marufo not awarding the penalty kick. So for the second time on VAR in his mini games, the Galaxy felt hard done by when Chicharito's goal was disallowed. This time his header looked to have been handled by Boxall. Big bullet dodged here by Minnesota on the 82nd. Well, the penalty has been awarded. So Sasha Kleshchin will step to the spot. And Sasha Kleshchin, who's been so effective from penalties, will line it up once again. And he hits it and he scores it. And Sasha Kleshchin on the 83rd minute has broken it wide open for the Galaxy. Boxall handling in the area, and Sasha Kleshchin steps up with composure. And the Galaxy with a huge sigh of relief. Well taken. A moment of contention. It looked as though it wasn't going to be awarded, but no doubt about it. VAR gets it correct in this commentator's estimation. And Kleshchin stepped up and stroked it home, sending the keeper the wrong way. Just to the right of center for the goalkeeper, who had been sent flying. And Sasha Kleshchin, first goal of the season. The Galaxy finally scoring from the spot for the first time. They're one of 4 teams that hadn't been awarded a penalty kick, and now get the pen. And in the driver's seat, now what kind of a reaction will we see from Minnesota United? Sliding in is Derek Williams, Minnesota now, up against it. Wide to the left-hand side for Kamar Lawrence. Will there be a swift retort? Good-looking cross and a strong header away by LA's Derek Williams. Here's Arriaga. Lawrence once again serving in a sumptuous ball, but this time it's Depew's turn to make the clearance. How big those saves are going to be for Jonathan Bond. Stirring about is Reynoso, and Kleshchin clutches that right hamstring area, immediately signaling for a substitution. He just came on 20 minutes ago. Kleshchin immediately knew exactly what it is, and it is not good sign right now. So Vanni will be forced to go to the bench. Kleshchin coming on at halftime, and replacement of Ravelison. Just grab that upper left area behind the thigh. That's usually indicative of a hamstring strain. We don't want to speculate. But Sasha Kleshchin's day will be over, and that is a huge loss. The schedule catching up to Los Angeles as the 86th minute rolls around. While we've got a moment, Galaxy fans, you can look to attend the biggest and best LA Galaxy matches this season. All you have to do is secure your 2022 partial plan right now. Now, these plans include special rates and priority purchasing, access for playoffs. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299. Or email us at emailticketplans@lagalaxy.com today. Dejan Joveljic on, Kleshchin off. May not necessarily be an attacking switch. We can see Joveljic drop a little bit deeper. Danny Aguirre is going to come on. So Aguirre coming on. Chicharito will come off. Sixth consecutive game without a goal for Chicharito Hernandez. A couple of good chances. Galaxy trying to kill this one off. And we play on now. Taylor making a nice little run, sits up. Lund fires in the equalizer. And the third time of asking, Robin Lod levels just 3 minutes after the Galaxy strike. Robin Lod with his 5th goal of the season. It's Minnesota United 1, LA Galaxy 1. A sucker punch for the Galaxy, caught unawares. Started with the concerted effort from Taylor, who just pulls it back, and it's a wonderful take from the Finn. Carved out by Taylor and finished off by Robin Lod, the Finland international. A timely goal, and the Galaxy were moments away from victory. And now might have to be content with a share of the points. Here's Delgado, working it wide to the right-hand side as the Galaxy stride forward into the Minnesota half. There's going to be another twist in the tail of this one. Here's Araujo dropping that shoulder right past the goal scorer, Robin Lod. What a goal from Lod. Second goal in as many games for the Finn. Vasquez trying to play it forward. Joveljic goes down. Thought he was tripped, but the referee waves the finger at the Serbian striker. Not at all interested in the penalty kick. So all changes made for Los Angeles. '89th minute. Locked up at 1 apiece. Grancier loses out. Williams just steps forward. Galaxy unable to see it out. Just trying to manage it and kill this one off, but couldn't do so. He's caught napping there. And back to the left-hand side to Pugh. Puts Dunlawdy to ground. Difficult ask for the Galaxy defender against the pacey Ghanaian. Kleshchinov, along with Chicharito, Aguirre, and Joveljic looking to finish this one up, but immediately after the substitution, the Galaxy caught unawares from Robin Lod moments ago, leveling on the 88th minute, 5 minutes after Kleshchin had stepped to the penalty spot. Joveljic dropping into his own half, trying to restore some possession. Could be a lengthy period of stoppage time. 5 minutes tacked on as indicated by the 4th official. An eternity in soccer parlance. DJ Taylor, himself a candidate for man of the match. The right back has done really well. Boxall has his blushes spared. And Robin Lod, who will spare him the embarrassment. That handball being the ultimate deciding factor. There's still life, still time in this one. Delgado orchestrating to the halfway line, and Grancier just plays it off of Taylor and out for a throw-in. Game has had a little bit of everything. It's been wide open. Keep it right here, folks. After full time, we'll take a break, catch our breath, get you updated on all the other scores, and break this one down for you and take a look ahead to Houston. All coming up on the post-game show here on Galaxy Radio. Here's Julian Araujo for Mark Delgado. Is there a winner in the midst for LA? Vasquez serves one in on that run continued into the heart of that defense. Araujo sees it up. Joveljic just mishits it. It was on the doorstep for the Serbian. And for the second time this evening, the Galaxy spurned their chance. Question is, was he in the offside position? No, he was on. And Joveljic, all he had to do was tap it in. And the Galaxy, with 2 chances falling by the wayside, first from Araujo and then Joveljic. And the floodgates have opened, but they haven't been able to cash in, and the substandard finishing continues from the run of play. Here's Vasquez carving it open again. Grosseer foiled. It falls to Gaspert. Vasquez on the edge of the box serves it up. Araujo arrives. And what an intervention that is from Kamar Lawrence. Minnesota are on the ropes here. Corner kick. Upcoming. Number 7 for LA as Grosseer has a good block from Boxall. Expert defending from the Kiwi. Galaxy got one from a dead ball earlier. Boxall goes to ground. It's a good challenge, no penalty whatsoever. Not even a hint of one. And a telling moment arising for both of these two. Don't want it, let it slip late on. It's all happening at the Allianz. Costa whips it in on the in-swinger, and that's cleared away by Amaria. He's been a relatively quiet presence, the Paraguayan designated player. Vasquez is really added an element of class, a breath of fresh air, winning balls and serving him up in dangerous areas, but they're caught here on the counter. Dunladi's floated to the left-hand side, trying to play it forward to no avail for Adrien Hunou, checked in, the French designated player, to lead the attack. And Grosseer now, the latest one to succumb to injury. The schedule makers want to take notice. The fixture list congested ahead of that 2-week international break. Throw in US Open Cup duties. These players are feeling it. It's quite apparent. Grosseer stretching it out. Looks as though he's going to have to play on. He will. The Galaxy have utilized all their subs. They don't have another one. LA roaring to life in the second half. Aguirre with the flick. Aguirre, one of those players who's starred for LA Galaxy too in the USL Championship. Earning the right to an MLS contract and starting to feature in the plans here this summer for Greg Vanney. Former UC Riverside product. It's a nice touch, good box-to-box presence. Well into stoppage time. Question from the spot. And Ludd, 4 minutes later, to tie it up. A long searching ball just booted forward by Los Angeles. Final minute. The previously allocated 5. And that's going to do it. The referee calls it quits. And match day 12 is in the books. They left it late. Michael Boxall handling the header by Chicharito Hernandez. And Sasha Kljestan stepping to the spot in the 83rd minute. Sasha Kljestan going down to injury. And immediately after the substitutions, it was Robin Ludd, who had been foiled on 2 previous occasions by Jonathan Bond, finally gets the breakthrough 3 minutes from full time. And Minnesota and LA have to settle for a share of the points. We'll tell you what it all means, get you caught up on all the other scores around Major League Soccer, and break this one down for you, as well as a look forward to the Houston game. Full time at the Allianz. Minnesota United 1, LA 1.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame. This LA Galaxy match has been brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. By Herbalife Nutrition, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
And welcome back. The post-game show continues here on Galaxy Radio on the heels of a 1-1 draw for the Galaxy away to Minnesota United FC, where all the action really happened in the second half from a Los Angeles perspective, really wiping away what was a dire and listless first 45 minutes. What it means, of course, the Galaxy move on for their 20th point in 12 games, moving to a record right now of 6-4-2. And level on points with Austin, maintaining their hold on the 4th position, just 2 points adrift of FC Dallas, 3 points adrift of LAFC. Same story for Minnesota United, getting yet another draw. Their record, of course, moving into 4-5-3. Team that garnered its 15th point, but moving up a spot in the standings for the time being in the 9th position right now. Now, time now to take a look at our save of the game, brought to you by Spectrum Mobile, the fastest growing mobile provider in the nation. And take your pick of the poison. Jonathan Bond coming up trumps with a massive save on Robin Ludd on the 37th minute to keep the Galaxy in this. One of a series of saves tonight for Jonathan Bond that will go down as one of the best of the season for him. He also made a big one a little bit later in the second half on the fin, only to see the Minnesota United striker finally get through at the third time of asking to supply that equalizer. But a sterling performance tonight for Jonathan Bond, who was called into action on a half a dozen appearances, equaling a season high in terms of saves with 6 big ones. And a slight wink to Julian Araujo, who helped out with a goal line clearance of his own. Let's get you caught up on some of the other scores in Major League Soccer at a busy midweek fixture list. New York City winning 2-0 away to DC. 3-3 was the scoreline in New York for Red Bull New York at home to Chicago. Philadelphia and Miami goalless in Philly. Houston presently with 20 minutes left, trailing Seattle at home by a 1-0. Sporting Kansas City on top of Colorado 2-1 in the 68th, while Montreal trailing Nashville in Tennessee on the 67th minute by 2-1. A little bit later, kicking off at 7 Pacific time, Vancouver at home to Dallas. Austin on the road to LAFC, and a chance for the Texans to create some separation between themselves and the Galaxy. And the night will round out up in the Bay Area with the San Jose Earthquakes entertaining the Portland Timbers. Now, the Galaxy trying to soak this one in, and a big draw for them. Their second of the campaign, but they take a step in the right direction. A terrible first half off the heels of that disappointment Saturday night against FC Dallas, and get a point on the road. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll take a look at the stats, break it down for you. Plus, we'll have our man of the match. It's all coming up next on the post-game show. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
And welcome back. The blowers are out and the dust beginning to settle at Allianz Field, where Minnesota United and the LA Galaxy battled to a 1-1 draw. They left it late. The Galaxy going ahead on a penalty kick 7 minutes from time after Michael Boxall had handled Chicharito's header. However, Robin Lod rescuing a share of the points here for the Minnesota side. Time now for the man of the match, which is presented by Herbalife Nutrition. Nutrition for a better life. This one pretty easy tonight. Jonathan Bond with a stellar performance. A goalkeeper that's been racked by a series of substandard performances in recent weeks. Boy, did he shine brightly tonight, making 6 massive saves, twice denying Robin Lod at point-blank range. He was absolutely spectacular and one of the big reasons why the Galaxy are coming out of Minnesota with a point. So congratulations to Jonathan Bond Our man of the match presented by Herbalife Nutrition. So the Galaxy taking a look ahead and at home to Houston on Sunday. Can they rebound here and go back to the very same venue where they were victimized 3 times? The defense left a little bit beat to desired tonight, allowing 8 opportunities on goal on 17 shots for Minnesota. They tidied things up at the beginning of that second half. Fortunately, though, the Galaxy attack started to come to life a little bit more, recording their best opportunities in the second period. 12 shots for the Galaxy, 4 of which on target. LA having the better of the possession now with 58% of it, and some big blocks tonight from the Galaxy with some emergency defending. Not just Bond making saves, but Julian Araujo with a goal line clearance to deny Franco Fragapane. And of course, corner kicks stacking up for the Galaxy, edging that one by a margin of 8-5. Well, no doubt Greg Vanney will be pleased with the character demonstrated and able to go out in front and create those opportunities. No doubt, I'm sure that was one of the points stressed during his halftime team talk. But the defense still showing some signs of vulnerability, allowing too many opportunities, absorbing a lot of the pressure. And at times tonight, it was out and out shooting gallery. Only the ineptitude of Minnesota and the brilliance of Jonathan Bond keeping the Galaxy in this one. And then there is the matter of the attack. The Galaxy try, graft after graft, managed to carve them open, but the attack just couldn't come together. A noticeable improvement was achieved with the introduction of Victor Vasquez, who came on for the last 20 minutes and really was able to knit that midfield together and provide quality service for the front line. It'll be interesting to see what the selection has in store for Greg Vanney coming up Sunday night against the Houston Dynamo. Well, that's going to do it for us. On behalf of the entire crew and all the good people here with the Galaxy, this is Christian Miles saying so long, where the Galaxy draw 1-1 away to Minnesota. Good night, everybody.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win your share of over $2 million in prizes this May at SoCal's #1 casino, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. From free play to cash to a brand new Maserati or Corvette. This is 1 month you don't want to miss. Earn entries into our weekly promos by using your Club Serrano card at your favorite slots and table games. Not yet a member? Sign up today and instantly start earning great perks. Plus, enjoy more than 6,500 of your favorite slots, exciting table games, and so much more. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart in heritage and their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.